Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish. Let's talk about fish, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be.
Hey. All right. Anybody here want to talk about fish? We got a crowd in. Look at this. Wonderful. Nice to see you all. Great to be here. I guess we're going to talk about fish. I had trouble with the link, but I think we got it. I think we got it beat. I think it's working. Brad tried it out and got it working. So if you want to show your tank, your resurrection tank, a special tank, your fish room, anything fishy you have in mind, click on the link at the top, your fish, and we will be happy to bring you up and take a look. Let's see who else. We got some first time people here, like first time fish tags. Welcome to you, Coffee. Welcome, Mr. Manifesto, Joshua Miller. Brad, mentioned Brad. Thanks so much for the help, Brad. Bruiser CB, Mermaid Chorus. Patrick Murphy. Jenny Lynn. Hi, Jenny Lynn. Who else is here? Richie. And let me go all the way to the top. I saw, whoops, I went too far. I saw Glass Fox in before the stream started. There, right there. Hi, Glass Fox. Let's see, coming down. We got Tank Top Tropics, Petroman Bruiser Roman, Petro Richie, hello Richie, and Bruiser Mermaids Chorus is here. Hello Mermaids. First time fish tanks, welcome to you. Joshua Miller, Mr. Manifesto, blah, blah, blah. Markio 306, Marty 80, happy Sunday to you. AIM Spirit Fish. We need to talk about your name, AIM Spirit Fish. I really want to know what the aegis of it is. I think it's fascinating. En septembre officiel, Tessie. Bonsoir, monsieur. Fresh and salt fishing. Hello. Freaky fish lady. Hi there. Aquaballs. Andrew Todd. Welcome all. Let's see, are we down to the bottom? Yeah. But I need to go back up and change top chat to live chat. There we are. Now we got it all together. Did I miss anyone? I don't think so. Anybody I missed? Let's see. I caught up with, who did I catch up with earlier today? God, my brain just went, I can't even remember. A bunch of people are doing the resurrection tank. That's really fun. Just went. Gabriel Nunez. Hello, hello. Nice to meet you guys. Good to have you with us. HB. Dennis Lord is here. I missed him. Where'd he go? Didn't see you in there, Dennis. Hello, Dennis. The resurrection tanks. We had let's see, I guess Roman came up yesterday and showed us his, which was really magnificent. Auntie, Jason. Auntie. Auntie. I took 4 years of college French and never learned to speak. Never learned to be much more than a little bit conversational. Never went to Paris. If I'd gone to France, I'd have done well with it, but I didn't. And so it just kind of, well, Brian Carroll, oh my. Brian Carroll wants to know, what is a resurrection tank? I'm going to explain. AIM is my name. Spirit is so spiritual, because that's me. I'm a spiritual counselor. Oh, bravo. AIM's spirit. That's wonderful. I love it. AIM is your name. Nate. Resurrection tank. AIM, you'll appreciate this, because this is very much a spiritual. I've got one right here. Very much a spiritual. I did this Easter Sunday. Easter Sunday, we invented the resurrection tank, resurrection aquarium. Here's the deal. What you do is you go outside somewhere. You pick up a container, any kind of a container. The rule is it cannot be something you buy. It has to be something you find in the trash, in a ditch, in the woods, in a closet, wherever. Something you find. And what I have found is this. I can't remember what this. Oh yeah, I get cut grapefruit in these. They're wonderful. And you take it to a local body of water, a ditch, a pond, a lake, a stream, or whatever, and you grab a handful of mud and you throw it in, and then you dip it full of water in the dumpster. Right, very good, HB. And you bring it back and set it on your window ledge. Now you can dress it up a bit. You can put other things in that you find in the little body of water where you get the mud, maybe a plant, some bugs, a snail, whatever. But the main idea is you've got water and you've got mud. So what you have here is you have dead. You have nothing essentially that is alive. It's just all yuck. And you set it on your window ledge for no less than 1 month. Has to be there for a month. And each day you look at it, study it carefully to see what's going on. And pretty soon you're going to find the little animals swimming around in it. So, the resurrection tank. I challenge you to do it and to keep it going for 1 month. If you will do that, we'll see how many people have it in a year. I think a lot will. Well, so that is what a resurrection tank is. Brian? AIM's fish. Father, AIM is my name. Spiritus is spiritual, because that's me. I'm a spiritual counselor. I love it. That's very, very clever. Fresh and salt fishing. Fish tropic. Bottom dwellers aquatics. Hello, hello. Just went. And so forth. Freaky Fish Lady, I mentioned. Brian Carroll Fun Challenge. Yes, it is a fun challenge, and there is all sorts of method to my madness. One, of course, is to demonstrate that which is yuck is in fact that which is fundamental to the foundation of life. Hey, Alex, nice to see you. Fundamental to the essence of life. Life survives. Think about this. Life survives on that which is dead. We eat what is dead. We don't eat what's alive. It has been alive, and we prefer it fresh and not yuck. But life, all forms of life, all of life, survives on life and on the death of life. So that everything that dies is converted and brought back to life. Life and death are one. They are one and the same. They all occur together. They're in unity. They're linked. Without life, there is no death. Without death, there is no life. Last Fox, there you are. Saying, we'll do the sand bell to remind you to please hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, as the case may be. 60 watching, 34 thumbs up. Go for it. And Mr. Manifesto says, thinking he is. Thinking. Alex says I had a spare few minutes in the house finally. I can watch another show again. Finally, Alex, we've been so thoroughly enjoying your channel, your new home, everything that's going on, and your backyard looks spectacular. I can't wait to see some ponds back there. You got a little shed, I see. Is that a potential fish room shed, or you going to keep everything in the house? Gets a little cold up there. Although you could maybe do a cold water fish room in your little shed. Sorry, Fish Tropic. I tried to be gentle and hold it away. Just went, says good vibes. Give you a wrench for that. You're now blue, just went. Nice job. Let's see. Marty, you need more cowbell. Marty needs more cowbell. One more time. Here we go. And Fresh Install Fishing says, Fish Tuber, hi everyone. That's right. So, what that is to say is when a tank goes bad, when it goes yuck, when it gets blech, you don't need to throw it away. Just do two things. Take the water out, put an inch of sand in, and then fill it back up. And that tank will regenerate. It will come back to life. Still not working, first time fish tanks. What are you trying? We'll give you a wrench there, first time fish tanks. Were you trying to, what are you trying to do? Oh, I know, Mary Page. It's wonderful what Alex is doing. It's really exciting. Just so thrilled for him. Oh my goodness. Guess who's here? We have an old friend. Oh my word! I'm happy to see you.
I'm happy to see you, and I'm also happy to see everybody in the chat. I've I've been really busy, and I've missed a lot of the live streams. I have watched them back. I always watch everything back, and I take absolute delight in reading all of the comments. Mary, GRB. Oh, he's wicked on the guitar. I can't name everyone, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not Joey. I'm not Joey. I'm not that smart. I'm also so stupid that when you asked me for my number again, I forgot I got your email address.
Oh, that's right. Right.
I'll send you my number.
Send it to my email. Right.
I will send you my number via the
Okay.
email. Capital with an inch of sand. Capital.
Yes. Where is your sand cap?
Sand.
Where's your sand cap?
That's. We're not moving yet, but Sue thought it would be a good idea to start packing.
Well, how long before you do start to move? How long before the move?
This is the thing. We've got no idea. We've got no date. We've been given a proximity, 8 to 10 weeks. But she decided, yesterday she had a day off, and she decided she'll start packing. But only things that we don't use that often. So this morning when I got up, yeah, you know where this is going.
Yes, I do. That's funny.
I wanted to cut some cucumber and give it to my fish as a special treat. Oh, and the snails and Morgan Mindy. I couldn't find the wooden skewers. So
over the board. Yes.
Where are they? Where are they? Oh, they're in the box that I've packed up in the bedroom. So I went through the box and I emptied the entire box all over the floor because they were right at the bottom. I said to her, I made a bit of a mess out of your packing, darling. She came into the bedroom and everything was all over the floor. She said, oh, it's all right. I'll pack it up when I get home later. She likes packing. I can't deny her. I can't deny her that luxury of packing. Capital with an inch of sand.
Wonderful. Thank you, Lee.
Yeah. Lovely to see you. I'll send you my number.
Love you. Thank you.
Good to have you. Can I just go through and have a look? Who's here? Oh, Mary. Oh, yeah, Alex, Tom, Manifesto, Joey, Mary, Melvin, Albert, Roman.
We have 69 people watching now.
Wow.
And 46 thumbs up. We're 22 short. 22 short of the thumbs up. We got one thumbs down. Somebody's not happy out there. Or maybe you
Matthews, Howard, Melvin, Glassbox Fox, Brian. Everyone is here. Fish tuber. We know that. Florida Fish Rescue. That's Mike.
Collaboration of curiosities. Does not have a wrench. We need to deal with that right now.
Everyone needs a wrench.
There we go.
Everyone
okay,
so
nice. I need to let you go so I can get back on the chat.
I'm sorry. I've taken up too much time.
I'm so happy to see you.
Yeah, and I'm really happy to be here. And I'll muck about in the comments as usual.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Don't take any offence, anyone. If I pick on you, it's because I love you. If I pick on you, it's because I love you. So take a joke. Come on. Take a joke from Uncle Lee. Uncle Lee. He loves you. And if he pokes fun at you, it's because I love you.
Bye for now. Thank you, Lee. Starting a 10-gallon deep substrate, but try starting it in 80% humidity. Whoops. 10-gallon. Oh, dear. Well, all right. 10-gallon. A 10-gallon deep substrate. Huh. Who's here? Ah, oh, wonderful. Brad's here. Hi, Brad. How are you? What are we looking at? Hey,
How's
good
it
to
going?
see you. Congratulations, you.
Hey, thank you. I just want to
Brand
jump
new
in real
baby.
quick.
Sure.
Yeah. Share with you guys. I think you'll be able to see back here all
You
these
have
little fry.
a red
Can
water.
you see the fry under that piece of wood?
Oh my.
They'll be between the glass and the wood there.
Whoosh. I got it blown up.
Are you guys able to see through there?
Let's see. Is that as big as I can get it?
Let's see if we can get up. How about over here? How about now?
Oh, yes.
I think you can see
What
some
are-
swimming around there.
Absolutely.
All right, so those are German blue and electric blue ram. So I left them. We went out to the hospital, right, for my son, and they were just swimming the day before. So we moved them into this 30-gallon, my wife and I, the day before we went to the hospital for my son. And
Good job.
they hung in there, so I thought I'd share with you guys.
Oh, that's super.
And there's my oldest.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Right there.
There he is.
You have a brand new set of brother.
Yeah, that's my oldest. So, but yeah, everything did well. I lost one female ram out of this tank. She's down here becoming snail food right now in this leaf. But
Okay.
outside of that one loss, everything just lived off the tank, and we did really,
Wonderful.
really well. So,
That's fabulous.
all right, I'll let you guys go there. Have a good show, fathers. Thank you.
I want to see that tank. Show
This
us that tank. Yes.
Yeah, we'll go through it real quick. My pistos
Look
are
at this.
all out because they're all hungry. Everything comes to see me now.
Preventants or Pisto? Preventants.
These are the
Pisto.
Agassiz.
I guess yeah, Pistos.
Yeah.
How nice. What a fabulous tank.
And then we got the rummy nose in there. I
Oh,
got
yeah.
the
Some
Cardinals back
Cardinals. Right?
there. And we have red Venezuelan Corys somewhere in here.
Oh.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah. that's this tank.
What size tank is that?
This is a 75. There's one of the Corys.
Oh, yes.
There's about
stunning.
7 or 8 of them in here. They're
Oh, I love
really
it.
pretty. The red is just stunning on them.
Wow. What's in the
Anybody
bag?
anyone who wants a beautiful Cory, the red Venezuelans are fantastic, especially when you get them home and they start coloring up. The copper is just beautiful on them.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Really, really cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
All our little Shelleys.
And your Shelleys. Hello. There's a
All right.
baby.
I'll catch you guys later. Thanks, Father Fish.
Thank you very much, Fred. Very
No
nice.
problem. Take care.
Bye for now. Wow. That's cool. Very, very neat. Oh, you're doing a dry start. Got it. So are you going to, so you're doing a dry start, which means you're doing essentially bedding plants, Alex. That's pretty cool. The trick is to get the water in it after they've established. Grass and salt fishing. Father fish, I have comet goldfish. Had them for 4 years. They've grown to almost 9 inches. Wow. Yeah, Bruiser is saying yes, they are tiny, aren't they? Those little rams. That is so cool. Oh, good. GRV saying he has lots of rainwater for his tanks. I need to get some barrels out. We finally got a little bit of rain today, but I didn't manage to catch any of it. Sunset Jen. Hello, hello. That is a rad blackwater tank, isn't it? Stunning blackwater tank. Oh, what else? Crystal. Oh, Crystal. Crystal. I was on Crystal's stream earlier today, and she was showing us. Uh, did she show it? She didn't show it. Do you want to show us your resurrection tank, Crystal? She started one from a creek just down the street from where she lives. Yeah, Melvin, that is a fabulous tank, isn't it? Very impressive. Crystal, saying hello. GRB. Hello, GRB. Yeah, Crystal was showing us her plants, her little pot gardening. Patrick Murphy, my Ludwigia of Alice, is growing like a weed, starting to become one of my favorite plants. Ludwigia is such a pretty plant, and they get so big. It's really wonderful. Red's Fish. Brad, very nice tanks, and thanks for recommending a pistos to go in my Tetra tank. I have 2 double red females and a male, and absolutely love them. They are wonderful. And we're going to turn you blue Red's Fish. Nice to have you with us. Let's see, I'm backing up a little bit. And a baby, right? HP says, and a baby. A brand new baby. A 1 day old, 2 day old, I guess. 2 day old baby. Tub's full, Sunset Chen says. Hi, Sunset Chen. I got kind of lost back there when Lee was up here. It got me off the stream. I'm just trying to back up, see if I missed anything significant. Jenny Lynn asking Brad how the Shelleys are doing. I did see some babies, so he's doing pretty well. I think I got all the way back. Mr. B says, my wife says, if my wife don't need it, we don't need it. Right. Albert DeBoer. Hello, Albert. Nice to see you. Good to have you with us. Oh, I keep going back and I'm not sure. I think I did. I got all the way back. All right, let me jump down to the bottom. This stream is now added to the live today session on FishTuber. Thank you, FishTuber, very much. I appreciate that. Lee says it's not my fault. He always says that, but it's always his fault. He's always to blame. He's always what's wrong. If there's trouble, it's Lee's fault. It's always his fault. He just he just says that. Patrick Murphy, I use a Chinese 20-watt color changer floodlight with CO2 injection, hoping to convert it to dirt and father fish style down the road. That will be spectacular. Probably all you really are going to need to do, Patrick, is add an inch or 2 of sand to it. You probably won't need to do much more. What do you have in the substrate now? What is your substrate? Where is it, bare bottom? What have you got now? Sunset Jen, loving watching my wild plant, rock, and sand sample from a few months ago. Yes, critters growing and changing. Highly recommend Easter Challenge. You betcha, Sunset. It's such a thrill to do it. If you have, here's the deal. If you are apprehensive about dirt, if you think dirt is what's wrong with the fish tank, do this. Take the challenge. Throw a handful of mud in a jar of water and put it on the windowsill. and let it sit there for 1 month. Now, if it starts to stink, you can take it outside, but don't dump it out. That stink will go away and it will come back to life. Do it. Do it. You'll see something you've never seen before. And it will be utterly spectacular. Is that the mic? What is that? What is? Oh, it's the bell. Let's see. Aim Spiritfish is saying, I'm so confused, Patrick Murphy. What are you confused about? Looking for aquarium light for a 5-gallon. Well, that can be a problem. Tell you what, go to Goodwill and buy a desk lamp. Finally made it. Tori Rowe. Hello, Tori. Happy to see you. Yes, you did make it. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Mr. Manifesto's gone to dinner. And we hit him right at the dinner hour, routinely. Fishtuber. Danny Wish. Hi, Danny. How are you? Nice to see you. All right, coming back down. Whoops. Jay Olivers. Hello, Jay Olivers. Nice to see you. Great to have you with us. Have MTS and Neurite snails, Malaysian trumpets, and Neurites. Nice, Brian. 2 really critical snails. Probably 2 of the best snails you can have in your tank are Malaysian trumpets and Neurites. They never cause any trouble. They keep things clean, and they will save your butt if you go overboard with food. Patrick Murphy. I've got 2 to 4 inches of black sand, nothing else. My willow hydro and polysperma are happy, but I'm not sure there's enough nutrients to sustain it long term. I have a suggestion for you. Whip up some vegetable matter. You can blanch it if you like. Trying to think what would work. Peppers, cucumber, carrots maybe. Blanch them to soften them up. Push them down in the sand, all the way down to the bottom. Do that as much as you can handle doing. In other words, don't do 1 or 2. Do a bunch. Get a bunch of vegetables and push them down into the bottom of the sand. They will break down very quickly, deteriorate, and begin to provide nutrition for your plants. It's a great way to get quick nutrition. It'll take no more than a week or 2 for it to deteriorate enough to begin providing nutrition for your plants, and it will not foul the water. It's not going to do anything that's going to be a problem for the tank. Try that. Since you're already set up and established, just try to do that, and that will create the very substrate that the dirted substrate achieves. But you'll be able to do it with no fuss, no muss. Let's see. Patrick Murphy. Danny, I heard about Joey. Sorry if you ever want another hand. don't mind helping out when I'm available. Thank you, Danny, very much. I'm going to go solo for a while and just kind of see how it goes. I've been kind of wanting to do it for a while, actually, although that had nothing to do with Joey leaving. That was just my own stupidity. But I'm going to see how we do for a while. I got a little music on in the background, so I'm kind of I don't know, dressing it up a bit. And trying to keep up, basically trying to keep up with the chat. I think the main thing is for me to keep up with the chat. Can you say that again about the veggies? Yes. See, I brought this up before. The first time it came up, actually, it's not. I used the term. I was talking somewhere online the other day about what you can use as a dirted substrate. And I said kitchen scraps. It just kind of came out kitchen scraps. And I thought about that. I thought, oh my word, that's absolutely right. Kitchen scraps. Any kind of vegetable matter, any kind of plant matter. If you blanch it, you'll help to start breaking it down, and that will help. And if it's solid enough that you can push it into the sand, you don't want to use something like lettuce because it'll make a mess. I mean, you could, but it's likely to make a mess. You need something more solid. Cabbage would probably work. Maybe roll it up and push it down. But the idea is to get it all the way down to the bottom. If you've got 2 inches of sand already, push down to the bottom of that. You might even add another inch of sand. Slices of bell pepper and cucumber. Yep, absolutely. Bell pepper and cucumber. Cucumber is good because it's easy to work with. Carrot is easy. Celery would be terrific. Anything like that. Get it all the way down to the bottom. It is not going to foul the tank. Vegetable matter does not foul the tank. Plants decaying do not foul the tank. In point of fact, they create fungi and they create all kind of other microscopic life. So they're enormously beneficial. But if you'll do that and put them down in the bottom, then they will create that bacterial-laden anaerobic foundation that the roots really need in order for the plants to be able to thrive. So there's the idea. Brian, Joey's channel is Hat Trick Farms. If you'll click on Hat Trick Farms and leave a message there, you'll be able to hook up with it. Banana peels, yes, banana peels, perfect. So Lee's saying, so you could take the carrot or potato peelings and push them into the substrate? Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, it's not going to hurt the tank. It's not going to in any way foul the tank. In fact, you really could let them lay on the bottom. They'll create fungus that'll begin eating them up. They'll deteriorate nicely. I mean, if you don't mind the look of it, the fish will love to pick around at it, to pick at them and eat on them. The little fish will eat the fungus, the slime coat, the bacteria that grows on it. Snails will absolutely adore it. Kitchen scraps. Kitchen scraps. Oh dear. Roman said LRB had a kitchen scrap tank many years ago now. Well, there you go. There you go. The master has already done it. This There are no new ideas under the sun. Nice catch, Roman. Appreciate that. Home compost in dirt substrate. Say, good to use my home compost. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Sunset Jen. The black cow that I buy is simply a compost, a sterilized compost, probably not nearly as effective, probably not nearly as effective as a home compost would be. Angles Aquatics. Why not food and fish married together? Food and fish married together. Food and I don't know what you're saying. Explain yourself, angels. I don't know what you're saying. Danny, Sunset Jen, yes, but be sure to cap it super well. You might get leaching that ends up causing fungus to grow in the sand. I suggest 3 rather than 2 inches. Now, Leah, let me back up a bit. Danny raises a really important question. You can overdo the dirt. You can overdo the dirt. You can have it too rich, too deep, too dark, too thick. And no matter how much sand you put on top of that, it's going to work. And it will boil its way up through the sand. No more than 1 inch of dirt. Now, if you're adding something local like the garden, like the table scraps or plant matter, that's fine. That's not going to create a problem. The problem is created with the fertilizers. Any kind of fertilizer, you can use it, but you have to use it sparingly. Like the iron oxide, treat as a fertilizer. What else? The fish oil, sodium bicarbonate. You don't want to overdo those things. Anything that's going to be active, don't overdo it. If you collect a deep, dark, rich mud, don't overdo it. Eggshells. I assume eggshells would be fine HB. It's certainly going to provide calcium, which will be KH. It'll provide KH, which is always good. And it's certainly not going in any way to foul the tank. Aquatic plants melting and breaking down cause more ammonia than fish do. Yeah, they probably do. They also break it down, so it kind of cycles very quickly. Just wanted to nail that Danny West comment a little harder because I've had tanks blow up that had too much of a good thing in them. It was too deep, too small a tank. It wouldn't have really mattered, I don't think, about the substrate. Try to keep the dirt to 1 inch. If you do that, you should not have a problem. Fresh and salt fishing is back. Just took a shower. I need to take a shower. I had to wash my shirt off today. I was eating lunch, and I got food all over it. Didn't do a perfect job, but it's better. Mormorids. Mormorids, elephant nose. I love them. Is that the elephant in the room? Oh, Roman said grind the eggshell into a powder. or at least into tiny bits. Yeah. Angel said dirt, table scraps, and fish plants. That's indeed a natural tank. Yes, it is, absolutely. Let's see. Lee is saying I'm going to try actual banana with my fish. And then 90% they poop out mugga to the plecos, frogs, snails, and then the plants. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Do. eBay cherry shrimps are arriving. Patrick's ordering cherry shrimps. Wonderful. Yeah, that's a good choice, CM. It's sometimes hard to find something that has calcium in it, and that's really a good way to go. Ground oyster shell, if you can get it, not available everywhere. That's kind of a shoreline product, a seaside product. Dolomite, a good source of calcium and magnesium, where Dunlap says. Jay Blomquist, hello Jay, nice to see you. GRB, I've recently noticed my Daphne in my boat pond, and they've repopulated as our heat wave summer ends in cooler water temperatures. Such a welcome fish food for so many of my fish. I have a short video of it. Post a link to your video, GRB. Would love to see it. Boat ponds are wonderful. I had a boat pond in front of my store that turned into a swamp, actually. Who's forgotten to hit the like? Let's go look. We have 87 watching and 57 thumbs up. We're 31 short, 30 short, 29 short, 30 short. Hit the like button, friends. I have a question, Father Fish, from Marty. If a fish is missing scales, will they grow back? Yes, they will. They will grow back. Cuttlefish bone is good for calcium. Mo M says you can find it in most pet stores in the bird section. Absolutely. Or get yourself a cuttlefish and get your own bone. Had yellow neos for a couple of weeks. Had babies already. Wow. Very cool. Nice. Who was that? Sunset Chen. Here Fishy. Hello here Fishy. What TDS is too low for soft water friends and too high for hard water friends? Mercy. I don't know. TDS too low for soft water. You know, it just entirely depends. I mean, the fish coming out of, all I can think of is the word Bombay. That's not the right word. The island off the coast of off the coast of where? How far down is it? Korea, Vietnam, Indonesia, off the coast. Borneo. That gets down to like 3.0. So that's like 0 TDS. Too high for hard water. Gee whiz. I think it's one of those things that's just really highly relative here, Fishy. I'd have to think about that a while. Too high TDS for hard water. Well, too high TDS would be like the Dead Sea or the Great Salt Lake. That would be too high TDS. It would have to be pretty high. I've had TDS as high as 500 with no trouble. It can easily, Once you get up above 1,000, you're becoming brackish. You're kind of beginning to get into a saltwater environment. So, animals that would transition to brackish, and many will. Most of the South American fish, Central American, most of the Central American cichlids are brackish water fish. Too low. I think the problem is you really can't get it too low. If you can get pH down below 6, you're a miracle worker. You've learned one of the deep dark secrets of the hobby. Red Eye Aquatics is here. Hi, Red Eye. Hello, hello. Can you hear us? We're not getting your microphone. We're not getting your mic. And you're frozen. See if you can come back. See if you got it fixed and come back. HB, what's he saying now? Something free swimming. We got convict. Oh dear. All right. Convict cichlids babies last Saturday. During the week, I thought our other pair would spawn, but didn't see anything but sediment in their cave. But this morning, look, at least a couple of dozen free swimming. And then look inside, and the sediment was gone. They are amazing little breeders, aren't they? Michael Boulos. There he is, Michael. Snails don't know what to do with cuttlebone. Do they work on it, or what do? They ignore it? They try it and fall off? What do they do? Thank you, Marty. Oh, Fishing Tactics. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me see if I can find it here. In order to post it, there we go. Thank you, Fishing Tactics, for your $1.99 super chat. Means a great deal. Thank you so much. John Sua. Hello, John Sua. Nice to see you. A canoe filled with water. I love it. I love it. Patrick Murphy at Danny West. A canoe filled with water. They make the most wonderful ponds. Need to make 30 more accounts to get you those likes, John says. Oh, don't do that. Like spike. Crystal says we need a like spike. Where are we? We're at 83 and 68. Actually, that's really close. 70. 13. There we go. 13. Oh. 69. 70. Ground oyster shell can be found in a livestock feed store used for chickens. Yes, absolutely. And it is perfect. CM, what are your thoughts on adding freshwater clams to dirted sand cap tank? There's a bunch at the local pond near me. I wonder what would happen if I added a few. By all means, add a few. Don't put in 100 of them. Put in maybe 5, maybe half a dozen, and see how they do. Generally, they do very well. I've got one in a tank back here that's a baby that was born at the shop and showed up and is growing out. They live for about a year, maybe 2 years, and then in the tank they seem to live for about a year. But they will spawn in your tank, and you'll have babies. So they're really pretty cool. and they do a nice job of filtering the water. Mary Page, Terry's Tropicals. Yeah, freshwater clams, good idea. Let's see. Or Dunlop, calcium magnesium balance. Never paid attention to it. Don't really know. Anyway, she's talking about counterproductive. Don't know what it's referring to. How much cuttlebone in the tank? Just one. Cuttlefish bone. Just one. And you could grind it up even. Let's see. Lee added a cuttlebone and weighed it down with a rock. All my snails congregate them now, but it took a week for them to find it. I would assume that that snails will really work on it because it will help them build their shell. Danny says add a chunk until it's gone, then add another chunk. Sunset Jan pondered about color. To what she's referring to Patrick Murphy. Find all this stuff. How do I find all this stuff? The color of the boat? I don't know. Let's see. How do you get rid of smell in the water? Take the dead fish out or push it down in the sand. That's usually the problem, is dead fish floating on the surface. I can smell if they die in the water before they even come up. Other smells are a function of something decaying in the tank. So probably you're overfeeding. If you've got an odor in your tank, stop feeding for at least a week, preferably a month. No food of any kind at all. If you have water that smells, you've got something rotten that probably is something you put in there, unless there's a dead fish. But if it's like a general kind of a funky odor, you need to stop overfeeding. I mean, it's really that simple. Sorry to be blunt about it, but it's absolutely true. You may not think you're overfeeding, but boy, that's sign number one. Yeah, what happened to Red Eye? It didn't come back. I think it was having trouble. But we'll get him back. We're going to be here. That's 6:58. We're going to be here tomorrow. Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Look forward to seeing you all. Be here tomorrow morning. Tomorrow 9 a.m. my time. Whatever time it is there, we'll be on in 15 hours, 14 hours, 14 hours. See you back here in 14 hours. Let's see if I've got some. Naresh found a copy of the music that we like, the Memories tune, the Memories song that he's set up as the background for the beautiful job he did putting together Memories song. By the way, those of you who are of European habitation, check the music of Father Fish. There are a couple of gifts in there right down on the bottom of the list for you. Some things I think you'll like. Like Mama War is mine pills. Mine pills by Top Pop. Here we go. Whoops, we'll go back to the beginning. This is not the new one. Well, we'll go off with this. That's fine. Nice to be with you all. Have a lovely evening, morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are, anywhere in the world. Bless you. Be of good cheer. See you here, right back here in 14 hours. Bye, everybody. Love you all.